Hey guys, this is Tuhon Aditya from LightHaven. Today we are going to go over open triangle basic footwork and some variations with which you can practice this footwork. Your open triangle footwork is one of the most basic footworks that we have within Pekiti Tirsia. It's one of the first footwork patterns that you're introduced to, and it's one that repeats itself again and again and again and again. Basically what it is that you're looking at stepping off center line at 45-degree angle. In its most basic version, if you go to your left side, you're going to use your left leg. If you're going to go to your right side, you're going to use your right leg. So we're going to imagine center line running through the center of this triangle. I'm going to step offline with just one leg, my left side. Just enough to get my head off center line. I'm going to come back to the right. Again, just enough to get my head off center line. The way I like to do this is I like to have both feet firmly planted on the ground. So I don't like to have my heel up when you do this, but there are some people who do. That's a personal preference. For me, I like to have both feet firmly on the ground, gripping the ground, and I like to be able to have my weight 50-50 so that I can in any instance move in any other direction without too much adjustment. If you're wondering how much to bend or the length of your step, then for me, I want to take a step long enough and bend just enough that I get my head of center line. That's all I'm looking to do right now, is get my head of center line. It's up to you whether you want your hands loose by your side or whether you want them up in a guard and you're stepping off line this way. That's up to you. The next variation is your double step. This was your single step, now we're going to go a double step. It's not enough sometimes to just get your head off center line. You need to get your entire body off center line. That's where the double step comes in. So I'm going to use the same principle. If I'm going to my left side, my left leg moves first, right side, right leg moves first. So I'm going to step, step, come back. Step, step, come back. I'm looking at my whole body off center line and on an angle. Again, you can do this with your hands down if you want to, or hands up in a guarded position. When I'm stepping here, my front leg can sometimes be on the toes, but generally if full foot comes down, my back leg remains on my toes. I'm looking to load a spring on my front leg and unload the spring so I can go back. The next two variations are slight variations on a lunge. Same rule is going to apply: left side left leg, right side right leg. In the first instance, my heel is going to come up. In the second instance, my heel is not going to come up. In both variations, I'm going to try and touch my opposite elbow to my opposite knee. So the first version is I step, my back knee is bent, and I'm going to try and bend enough to have my opposite elbow touch my opposite knee while I can still be looking up. I don't want my head down. I want to still be looking in front of me. Come back, step. I still want to be able to look in front of me. The next variation is the same basic concept, except my back heel is going to stay on the ground. I'm still going to look to get my opposite elbow to my opposite knee. So I step, and I want to be able to look in front of me. Come back, step, look in front of me. The last variation is where I'm going to add knee to each step. So I'm going to step, lift that knee, come back home. Now generally what I like to do is I like to still imagine my opponent center line as opposed to kneeing here or kneeing there. I want to still knee on center line. You can also combine all these patterns together and make it one set. So you can start with something like single step, one, single step, then double step, come back, double step, then a lunge with the back knee bent, lunge with the back knee bent, lunge with the back foot flat, and then add the knee. And then go back to the first one, single step. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, if you learned from what you saw, please do like, comment and share this video. Please do subscribe to the channel. It does help the channel and the school out a lot. See you guys in the next video.